Alright, what's up, people? This is a thing that I wrote down a very long time ago. I'm also not used to making videos right now. I'm like pretty out of the habit of doing these consistently. Since leaving Blue Ridge, it seems like I've kind of gotten, way out of the habit of making these videos. So, but I think it kind of helps me though. So I might start making more of these. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, a long time ago, probably weeks ago now, honestly, I wrote down the idea of not apologizing so much for your actions. I think that I am very tempted, and I have I have a high tendency. I'm highly likely, however the fuck you say that, to apologize for whatever the fuck I'm doing. You know, like a lot of times I'll just do something that may or may not be totally perfect or totally right or correct or whatever, and I just start saying sorry. And a lot of times it's not even warranted. Like a lot of times, some of the things that I do are fine, and they don't need an apology. But I get self-conscious, or I feel like they deserve an apology from me, or some. I don't really even honestly know. But I think that I just say sorry too much, and I think that I gotta just like stop apologizing for things that don't need an apology. I remember I heard John Mayer talk once about how when he's on stage, even if he sounds like shit, and if he's sick, he can't hear himself, he's off tune, he's off pitch, whatever, he's on stage and he doesn't sound good. He just says basically you can't say sorry, because as soon as you say sorry, as soon as you apologize, you're almost like admitting that something is wrong, you know? Whereas a lot of times, if you just don't say sorry and you keep playing your guitar, you keep singing, you keep doing whatever it is you're doing, they don't even notice. A lot of times they have no idea. Also, one thing I just thought of too is that with instruments, a lot of times people won't hear your mistakes, but you hear your own mistakes way more than they will ever hear your mistakes, right? And so when you hear your mistakes, you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I haven't played for a while. I'm rusty. I haven't been practicing very consistently. Whatever." But they didn't even know. If you didn't say anything, they would have never known, and you would have never had to say. You didn't have to say sorry because they didn't even realize what had happened. And so I think that the moral of the story is like, you don't probably have. I'm not saying be a dick and never say sorry for things that you shouldn't have done. There's a pretty. I don't know if it's a fine line or not, but there's a line somewhere where I think if you don't need to say sorry, don't say sorry. And if you really do believe that like you did something that you regret or that you think deserves an apology, then do it. Obviously, don't be a dick about it. But I think for me in my life, I'm too kind and I'm too nice, and I feel too like self-conscious about certain things, and I just start saying sorry for shit that doesn't even need a sorry. And I guess that's kind of really all I had to say for today. So we'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys potentially tomorrow. Roger out.